Hey y'all, welcome to Bushcraft Wednesday. I'm Madden from Self-Reliance Publishing, and today we're going to continue our series on primitive weapons by talking about rabbit sticks. What I have here are two examples of rabbit sticks that I've made. This one is extremely simple. It's just a branch that I've cut to a comfortable length and cleaned up one end of it as a handle, and that's it. This is something that I would make early on if I found myself in a survival situation without a better weapon or means of procuring food, and I would make this very quickly before I went about building a shelter, setting trap lines, setting out bank lines for fishing, what have you, just so that I have a means of taking small game that I run across when I go about other things that I had to do related to survival. I put a little bit more work into this one. I started with a branch that was bigger in diameter, and I shaved down the bottom side of it to make it flat, and just generally cleaned it up a little bit more to be a little bit more aerodynamic and function a little bit better. I want to put a whole lot of time and effort into a rabbit stick at the very beginning. This would be more like a campfire project, something that I would do in the evening, sitting around a fire or what have you, to keep my mind and my hands occupied when everything else has been accomplished. Rabbit sticks, or throwing sticks as they're sometimes called, can be extremely effective weapons, and they're really easy to make. So that makes them a valuable tool to put in your toolbox if you ever find yourself in a survival situation, if you get stranded in the woods or what have you. People who are skilled with the use of a rabbit stick and have finely tuned rabbit sticks can throw these things 100 yards. Now, I can't go anywhere near that far, and they're not really effective at accurately hitting their target out that far, but you'd be surprised at the range that you can get out of these things. The technique for using them when you're walking through the woods is to kind of keep the rabbit stick up on your shoulder like so. That way you're essentially cocked and ready to go. If you see your game, you can throw it without a whole lot of movement that will potentially flag your game. If you've got it down by your side and you spot your game and you have to hurl back on it like so, you're more likely to catch that game's attention and give them the opportunity to run. Overall, I think that rabbit sticks are one of the few primitive weapons that you can make in a survival situation with limited resources and still have a decent shot at taking game. They're not the perfect weapon by any means, but under certain circumstances, they might be your best bet. I'd encourage you to go out and try and make a few, give them a try, and see what you think. As always, I appreciate every like, every comment, and every subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.